Hi guys, Dave here, Dave's LFC Chats, and I've got CFC Fanzone, Gabrielle with me, big Chelsea man, Chelsea fan and Chelsea fan channel. How are you, my friend?
I'm very good, man. I mean, we're doing really well with our signings. You know, we've got Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech. What more can you ask for as a Chelsea fan?
Is it official? Is it Kai Havertz official?
No, it's been rumoured. It's massively being rumoured, though. It's being rumoured.
It wouldn't surprise me. You're buying everybody.
100% that we will. I 100% think that potentially we will get this. To be honest, I think that we will.
I actually think you might go in for Cabai or of Napoli. You know, Cabali. I think you might go in for Cabali.
I think that City may go for him. That's my City may go for him. Isn't what?
Yeah, or well, you are City. Maybe United. They need a lot more than Cabali. But we'll forget about United. It's Chelsea. It's Liverpool Chelsea Wednesday night at Anfield, an empty Anfield, unfortunately. But always a big game. Always a big game. I think we beat you 2-0 there last year. The wonder goal from Mo Salah. What a goal that was. But it's going to be an interesting game. You're coming just off the back of a 3-1 win in the semi-final. You beat Arsenal in the FA Cup final. You have to be happy with your form. You know, you're in dreamland. You must be.
Yeah, you are also in dreamland with the way you're winning all these titles. You're winning everything out there, Club World Cup, Premier League, Champions League. But we're also buying all these players, and it's just like this massive prospect. The only thing that's standing in our way of winning a Premier League title is Hughes and City. And I don't think Hughes or City, especially not Hughes, are going to go away, or Liverpool or City are going to go away anytime soon. This is the thing with the way that we potentially could win the title in the next couple of seasons. We can't really look that far ahead. You know, we've done really well under Frank. I'm very happy that the way we've done under Frank. I think, we've probably had a 7 out of 10 type of season, if I were to rate the season. If we can beat Arsenal in the FA Cup final, I'd say it could be an 8 or a 9. It's been absolutely brilliant for an inexperienced manager. And obviously bringing in these signings, we've been good this season. So what can we do with Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, and potentially Kai Havertz in our team? Plus more, Tagliafico, Ben Chilwell, I don't know, a new goalkeeper. You never know. The future's bright. Nick Pope.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I mean, listen, it's possible. That's all in the future. Let's get into the nitty gritty of Wednesday night. Of course, Liverpool have a proud record at Anfield. Of course, haven't been beaten since April 2017 in the league. So that's something we want to obviously preserve. It's our last home game, and we lift the Premier League trophy and on a podium. I think it's behind the Kop straight after the game. So, as I said to you earlier, this is a game Liverpool will not want to lose, just for the very fact, A, it's Chelsea, and B, we lift the title for 30-year wait is over. So I think it'd be a good game, though. Chelsea are a really good side. I'm looking forward to it. What do you think yourself? What do you think will happen?
I think it'd be an interesting game. Obviously, I'm kind of scared of Sadio Mane. You got Salah back, I think. Yeah, you got Salah. Yeah. So you've just got brilliant players, and you're just an absolutely brilliant team. But you've just kind of fallen off. I mean, you had a decent game against Arsenal. Just got beaten 2-1. You got absolutely thrashed by City, but we were able to beat City, and you weren't. So there's all these kind of little things that we beat City, and then they beat you, and then all this sort of thing. So it's a very interesting game. But I personally think that you will just edge it on Wednesday night. I think you'll have that little bit of a push with the fact that you're going to be lifting the Premier League title after the game. So I think it'll be 2-1 probably. Tight game, but 2-1 I'd say, something like that.
Yeah, I think, well, listen, it's hard to predict scorelines, but 2-1 sounds about right. But the thing for me is, I mean, the season, I don't want to petering out like a draw or even a loss against Wednesday, and then they play away at Newcastle the weekend, and okay, you lift the trophy. You want to win the game and lift the trophy. I mean, that's what I want. I'm sure all the fans around the world want it. I mean, you have a potential top 4 on offer. You're in a cup final. I mean, it really, you have, I think it's Wolves at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. So you're in a great place. And I just think going forward, you guys, I think, will be dark horses next year. I really do. As you said, there's even 1 or 2 more to come in. Werner and Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech is in already. Yeah, so, I mean, you want to watch Hughes, keep an eye on Hughes, because really, and good to watch as well, easy on the eye. That young lad, Mason Mount, he's going to be a proper player, I'd say.
Fantastic player, and this is the thing about us. We've got all these players coming in, and to be honest, with top four, I think we're looking fairly comfortable for it. Obviously, United have got Leicester next Sunday, I think it is, or whatever, last game of the season. I'd say if we can just get maybe a draw, that would be the best case situation, because I don't really think we're going to beat you, especially at Anfield. You've got the push with the Premier League and all this sort of thing. We can get a draw, beat Wolves, that would be perfect. 4 points, I think that's the most you can ask for, to be honest. And 6 would be great, obviously, but I don't really. I think the most we can expect is a Chelsea fan base. Is a point probably on Wednesday, if not just a loss, to be honest. But that's my thoughts. But hopefully we'll be able to beat you, and then you're kind of have that kind of tinted kind of lifting of the trophy.
No, but I mean, yeah, well, that's true. But as I said, that's what I can't see. For the very fact that we're lifting the trophy, which we've been waiting 30 years on, I'm going to celebrate tonight. I'm in work the next day, but I don't care. I'm going to have a bottle of champagne or do something. You have to. I mean, like, it's
100%.
It's been so long. But I just think for Liverpool, there's a lot of talk that there won't be much spending. Like, I know we don't even know because the window's not open yet. And I think the window's actually extended. I think it's extended right up to the first week in October, is it?
Yeah, October the 5th.
Which is a long window. I mean, that's a long window. So who knows
When's
what's going to happen?
Is it already open? I don't know when you're going to open.
August, I think, when the season ends, isn't it?
Yes, 2 months.
I think. Yeah, something ridiculous, yeah. Well, I mean, there's been no summer break, and I don't even know the start of the season. Do you know when the season starts? The next season?
I think it's September. I think it's sometime in September.
First week in September, something like that.
I mean, obviously, there's the FA Cup final that's got to be played. Obviously,
First
we've
of
got
August,
a Champions League game, which we'll probably lose. You know, we're 3-0 down against Bayern. And then, obviously, the Europa League with other teams as well, with Manchester United and all that sort of thing. So there's a lot of things. I think August is very much going to be getting the European stuff done and all the finals done. And then you get the clean slate. Finally, which should have started in August, really, starting September, and the whole thing ends a month earlier. Which is just a bit mental, but obviously Corona has sorted that out, and we should feel lucky that we actually have football. You know, that we've been able to get this far through this virus and through this pandemic, and that we actually have football, even if it is a bit inconvenient that we're not in the stadiums or whatever, us cheering on the teams or whatever.
I just did a video with Gabrielle for his channel. Check that one out on CFC Fanzone. But the thing about it is, I just said to him that with this COVID craziness, no fans being in stadiums and stuff, the whole atmosphere of the games, I know they've fake sound put in and they've cardboard cutouts and all this kind of thing, but it just isn't the same. And all the clubs, especially the top clubs, should be looking at it saying how important, and treat fans better. I'm talking the ticket pricing. I'm talking about season tickets, stuff like that. Even jerseys, prices of jerseys and kits are ridiculously high. I think if there's a top team watching this, either Chelsea or Liverpool, you know, lower things down. I know they'll be looking to gain money back from money lost over the last 2-3 months, but realistically, it's the fans that make the football.
Attract the fans. Try and get fans to go to games.
Yeah, you know, but it's the fans that make the atmosphere, make the games what they are, even push teams over the line. I know they've done it for years at Anfield. They've probably done it at Stamford Bridge and all, especially the big games. And as you go further down in the leagues, Championship, League One, League Two, even the Conference, even Scotland, all the other leagues, it's all about the fans. It's all about the fans. And we can't hide behind the money, the billions, the business that it is. You know what I mean?
I know, 100%.
We can't hide behind that. I think the fans need to be treated better, and this just shows up how important the fans are.
I mean, that's what this coronavirus has all been about, coming together as a nation or as anything, you know, all everybody, to be honest, even in football and everything like that. And I think that there should be some sort of attraction, that game price would be put down. I don't know what they can do. They've obviously got, you know, that there's a cap in the away games. I don't know if you've ever been to an away game, but there's a cap on the Premier League away games and all this sort of thing, £30. That you can't charge any extra than that. Yeah. So I think that there should be something made with home games. There should be some sort of cap or something like that. That should be, obviously there's going to be people with season tickets and all this sort of thing. But I just think the fans are what make you could, even this shows it with this pandemic. It shows it more that the fans are what make football.
It highlights the whole fan, you know, zones, the whole fan experience, I think.
And even at Stamford Bridge. I was going to say even Man City, and they have no fans. I know. And even at Stamford Bridge, like, everything's really open, the cafes and the pubs and all that, even if you have to wear a mask and use a hand sanitizer. And you can buy our new free, which I know is getting memed whenever we lose 3-0, we can buy our new free tops and all this sort of thing, which is fair enough, free kit and all this sort of thing.
I know, yeah.
It's quite a nice kit. I don't mind it, to be honest.
That's
really
what I was going to ask
writing.
you. Your kit maker is Nike.
Yeah.
Nike.
Yeah.
Liverpool's will be Nike from August the 1st. What do you think of their merchandise and apparel and kits? What do you think of them?
I think they're quite nice,
Nike.
to be honest. I just think, I don't know, I don't mind New Balance either. I quite like New Balance. I know you've had them and you've had different problems with them and all this sort of thing. I know you're currently wearing a top with them. I'm currently wearing an Adidas top, if I just show that.
Yeah, I like Adidas.
Adidas.
I used to love Adidas.
I love these tops with the Samsung thing. They like a bit of a nostalgic feeling to the fan base, I think. I really do like that when we used to have Samsung. But I really do like, I mean, Nike, I think they're a nice brand, and I think I'm happy with what they produce, to be honest. So I think they're quite...
Yeah. I've seen some of the Liverpool jerseys. I don't know if they're real. One or two of them look, they might need, you know, the way the jersey hasn't been released yet. Can't be released till August the 1st, but... Listen,
our one got released earlier than, was it because it was meant to be our deal ran out?
I seen your one with like the flex through it.
Yeah.
The Savile Row flex.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. It looks a bit like a cartoon merchandise or something. It looks a bit crazy.
It is
I don't know, it's a bit unusual. I would much prefer it if it was just a normal blue, Chelsea blue plain top. But I don't mind it. I would just prefer, the thing about the free thing, I'd prefer if it was the writing, you know, THREE. I just think the way they have that, it looks so much better than this.
It's a tree, like a Chinese type dragon tree or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just mental. And also that can just get memed whenever we lose or 3-1.
I seen it at the Sheffield United. I seen it.
Yeah, we lost 3-0. And Everton even beat them. Everton beat them, 1-2-0 today, something like that, a couple of hours ago.
Wow, that's unusual.
I know, I'm not even sure what the score was, but I mean, they beat them 2-3-0. And how can we lose 3-0? I mean, it was just a dreadful performance, no defence at all. If we turn up against Liverpool like we turned up against Sheffield, you beat 6-7-0. No joke at all, because we just give them the ball. They won 1-0 Everton earlier against Sheffield United at Bramall Lane, but I mean, they just give the ball to them.
That was a great win by Everton. 1-0 they beat them. 1-0 at Bramall Lane.
Yeah,
that was a very good win.
I mean, Arsenal beat them as well. I mean, Arsenal seem to be beating everyone now. I'm not looking forward to the FA Cup final, but you know, they beat City on the weekend and all this sort of thing. So they beat you. So I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. But I mean, if we play, it depends on what sort of Chelsea turns up. We needed to see what sort of Chelsea turns up on Sunday, and the right Chelsea turns up. And if it does, then we can beat you, hopefully, or get something out of the game on Wednesday. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. As you said, 30 years is over. I'm looking for the lift at the end. I want a performance from Liverpool. We deserve a performance because they haven't been great in the last few games. And a home win, final home game, I'm expecting them to turn up and beat us 2-1. That's what I think. What's your scoreline? I think it'll be 2-1 Liverpool, unfortunately, but I do think it will be. I'm just being honest. 2-1.
Okay, bro. Thanks for coming on. Good luck in the cup final.
Thank you very much.
And I think you'll get top four no matter what happens Wednesday, because I think you'll beat us the weekend anyway.
Congratulations on the Premier League win. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll take that from a Chelsea man. Thank you very much. But hope to speak to you soon. Your link for your show will be in the thing. Check out, I just did a video with Gabrielle for the CFC Fanzone channel just a few minutes ago. So check that out too. Like and subscribe. Take care, guys. Stay safe. This means more.